My name is Rob Forbes. I'm the afternoon drive host at Jacaranda FM.
I'm Leah Jazz. I present at 5FM and I'm the director of Eating the Fruit.
And we're here to apparently answer some questions today.
Yes, we are.
Let's see how it goes.
I'm nervous.
So how did you two meet and what was your first impression of each other?
We initially met at a 5FM work function back in the day.
It was actually the event where they announced whether or not me and a bunch of other people were going to get the job
Yes.
at 5, so it was one of the most anxiety-inducing days of my entire life.
I was just there to meet
there.
new peeps. So yeah. And then after that we got chatting on the socials and yeah.
My first impression of Rob was that he was just a guy. Like, in media, when you're around other people who think a little bit highly of themselves, sometimes you can tell. Rob was just a guy. He was just another normal person, and I just felt so safe and comfortable around you when I first met you.
Oh,
I don't think you remember meeting me for the first time.
Yeah, there was a lot going on that night. I don't. It's very
No
bad.
memory of
Very embarrassing.
I didn't leave an impression.
No, my first impressions of Leah Jazz, because I knew her from the internet as well, was strong. You are a powerful character, you speak your mind, you are unashamedly yourself. Like, I've met very few people ever who are more you than you are you.
Well, I am the only me, so
I know, but you know what I mean. Yes,
I know what you mean.
true story.
Question, what is something that you love about your partner that they might not know?
Oh, that they might not know. I love how you light up every room you walk into. And you don't always think about it or realize it, but everyone loves you. Everywhere you walk in, everyone sees you and everyone loves you. And I love that.
Okay, sorry. I was not expecting. Thank you. That's really sweet. Wow. There's so many things I love about you, and I like to think that you know them. But I love how grounded and calm and centered you are. I think you know that. I'm quite a tornado at times, and to have an eye of the storm, a home, a safe space, I love that about you. Thank you.
So if you had a theme song for your relationship, what would it be?
Okay, we actually do have a theme song for our relationship, and it's one that we made up very early on.
Yes.
We were exploring the rock pools in my hometown.
Yeah.
Do you want to kick us off?
So Leah's from the south coast in KZN, and we were down in Port Edward. We were walking along the beach, and there were some rock pools. And you know when the tide's out, and you've got this little body of water, and there's like 3 little brown fish swimming around in a circle, can't go anywhere. And we started singing a song about the little fish. What are you doing there? Why are you going to get eaten by a seagull?
Well, that's not. The song actually goes, "Little fishy, what you doing? Having a swim in the ocean. Little fishy, what you doing? Gonna be lunch for a seagull." And that's become our little, the theme song. So if we're in a crowd or at the shops or when Rob comes home, it's...
Yeah, just that whistle. It's how we find one another, anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
We use it all the time.
All the time.
People think we're...
Insane. And we call each other fish. And then people are like, what? Like, the first time my dad met him, he was like, why does he call you fishy? Yeah.
Other people have babe or darling or whatever. We have fish.
It's my fish.
If you could pick any superpower to make your relationship even stronger, what would it be?
1, 2, 3.
Teleportation! Yes.
Oh my gosh, to not have to drive home in the middle of the night.
Never mind that, we love traveling. We travel so well together.
We do.
If I could just skip out the bits of the actual traveling and just be in the places, that'd be amazing.
Actually, that's not necessarily true though, because we road trip really well together. Like,
yes.
I love to sit in a car with you. So if we could teleport to the place where we were going to road trip.
That's what I mean.
Hey?
You know, if we didn't have to do the
flights, basically. Driving.
The plane and the queues and the sitting and the...
Passport control.
No, can't
What if
stand
we could
it.
teleport into first class?
We can just teleport straight to Greece and have dinner.
Okay, that's true.
Yes.
What do you think makes your relationship so special?
Second last question. What makes our relationship special? I think the fact that we're both very conscious that we are in a relationship and we wake up every day and we choose to be in that relationship. You don't just end up in a relationship and then it happens to you for the rest of your life. You wake up every day and you choose how much effort you're going to put in, what you want to do, and we talk about that kind of stuff.
We remind each other how much we love each other on a very regular basis.
Yes.
Every single morning starts off with, good morning, I love you. And I think it's so important to establish your intention for the day, which is that even if we were fighting last night, good morning, I love you, today's a new day.
Yeah.
And
that's what we're here to do today.
And we remind each other very often that we love each other, but also to be aware of where you're at. You're so aware of where I'm at. I never feel like I have to hide anything from you.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling some kind of way, we broach it really quickly. Fighting isn't really a thing that happens. It's more of a discussion.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Yeah.
Fighting isn't fun.
We don't really like look.
But it doesn't mean you're not angry or annoyed about something. We
Yeah.
just allow each other space to have that feeling.
Yeah, I think like there are couples who are like, oh, we never fight. I don't think that's healthy. There is conflict.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
But conflict gets resolved quickly, gently, with empathy and kindly.
Yeah.
I love that.
How would you describe what old and young love looks like?
Well, he's old and I'm young, so.
How dare you? No, old love, young love.
It's hard to say. I mean, I didn't really grow up around couples. Your parents, on the other hand, have been together for such a long time that I see the care, the amount of like physically taking care of each other that often happens in like a really old love. I think when it's young and fresh and new, like when we started dating, we ate so much. Like we spared ourselves nothing. So it was COVID, so we weren't going out, we weren't spending money on stuff like that. So we were just like eating anything and everything.
Because it was fun.
Because it was fun, it was indulgent. Like I said, we spared ourselves absolutely nothing, and I gained like 15 kilograms. So I think long love comes with a lot of caretaking. Young love comes with a lot of overindulgence.
Yeah. I think young love comes with a lot of energy and a lot of, as you say, denying yourself nothing. And I think there's something really beautiful about settling into old love where we're not just indulging ourselves, we're caring for each other.
I also don't know if I believe in old love versus young love. I believe in ongoing love.
Yes.
And growing love, because we've been together for 5 years, almost.
Imagine.
Which for me is giving like medium love, but in the context of your whole life, 5 years is young love.
Yeah.
You know, but
In the context of never had a relationship longer than a year, 5 years is old love.
this is old love for me.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't feel old.
No.
You know, love is a living, breathing, ongoing thing that the time frame I think is not as relevant as keeping it consistent, right? Like not old or young, but now.
Now.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to keep it interesting and to keep trying new things and to keep reminding yourself why you're in this thing and to keep looking for the little moments of joy. That's important. What do you think?
I think so.
Should we get out of here and go and have lunch?
Yeah.